Hello friends, my name is Ankur and welcome back to my channel. Friends, we had started our English speaking course and in that course I had completed 66 lessons of it. So friends, today we are going to start our English speaking part 67 and we will continue discussing the same topic, that is how to use miscellaneous sentences in our English language. So friends, let's start our English speaking part 67. English speaking part 67, miscellaneous uses. So friends, now we will discuss about miscellaneous uses of some sentences in our English language, that how do we use them in our English language when we do conversation in front of another person. So as usual, I will read the sentences in Hindi and side by side I will translate you in English so that it becomes easier for you to understand. यहाँ के दृश्य सुंदर हैं. In English it means the scene here is nice, beautiful, lovely. So friends, the sentence basically mentioning about the pictures of a particular place means the person is saying यहाँ के दृश्य सुंदर हैं, means it is a present tense. So in English it means the scenery here is nice, beautiful, lovely, means the scenery which he is trying to see or he is seeing, he is thinking that the scenery is really nice, beautiful and lovely. So it is a miscellaneous type sentence. मैंने इस पुस्तक को 2/3 पढ़ लिया है. So in English it means I have finished 2/3 of this book. So friends, in this sentence basically the sentence means the person is saying that मैंने इस पुस्तक को 2/3 पढ़ लिया है, means उस the पुस्तक जो किताब उसने पढ़ी है उसने उसे 2/3 लेवल तक पढ़ लिया है, मतलब उसने पूरी नहीं पढ़ी है, 2/3 पढ़ ली है. So in English it means I have finished 2/3 of this book. So friends, basically it is a present perfect tense because we have used I have finished 2/3 of this book. So it is a present perfect tense and it is a miscellaneous type sentence because the person is mentioning about the time of the book, मतलब as how much part he has read about the book. So it's a miscellaneous type sentence. मजिस्ट्रेट ने उसकी गिरफ्तारी का आदेश दिया. So in English it means the magistrate ordered his arrest. The sentence basically is mentioning about a big reputed person, means about the magistrate ने उसकी गिरफ्तारी का आदेश दिया, means the magistrate ordered his arrest. So friends, basically it is a past tense and here you can see magistrate is a very high level officer or he is a kind of judge. So he has ordered the arrest of any criminal. So it is a miscellaneous type sentence and it is a past tense. मजिस्ट्रेट ने उसकी गिरफ्तारी का आदेश दिया, means the magistrate ordered his arrest. जब मैं मुंबई जाऊंगा तो उसे मिलूंगा. So in English it means I will see him when I go to Mumbai. The sentence basically means the person is saying जब मैं मुंबई जाऊंगा तो उसे मिलूंगा. So friends, basically it is a future type sentence because person has not gone yet, he will go at particular day or particular time, and when he will go he will meet meet his friend or another person. So friends, in English it means I will see him when I go to Mumbai. So it is a future type sentence friends, and basically it is a miscellaneous type sentence because the person is wanted to meet some of his friend or another person when he will go to Mumbai at particular date or time. मैंने खाना खा लिया है. So in English it means I have had my food meals. The basically sentence means the person is saying मैंने खाना खा लिया है, means it is a past tense, and in English it means I have had my food meals, means the person has taken his lunch or dinner or food. So मैंने खाना खा लिया है, I have had my food meals, and it is a past tense and it is a miscellaneous type sentence. समय कीमती है. So in English it means time is money. So friends, basically it is a saying also that we say that time is very precious, we should respect our time. Time has very much high value. If you will not respect time, time will not respect you. So समय कीमती है. So in English it means time is money, and basically it is a present tense and it is a miscellaneous type sentence because they are mentioning about the value of time. क्या तुम्हें 100 रुपये का मासिक भत्ता मिलता है? So in English it means did you get a monthly allowance of 100 rupees? So friends, basically it is a interrogative type sentence because basically in this question the question is being asked in a interrogative form. Here you can see, क्या तुम्हें 100 रुपये का मासिक भत्ता मिलता है, मीन्स द पर्सन इज आस्किंग अबाउट द सैलरी or wages which he get around 100 rupees per month. So basically in English means, did you get a monthly allowance of 100 rupees? So friends, basically it is a past interrogative type sentence. So here you can see, we will use did you get. We will not use did you got a monthly allowance of 100 rupees. We will always use did you get a monthly allowance of 100 rupees. So friends, it is a past interrogative type sentence, and basically they are asking about the wages, how much wages is the another person getting monthly. So it is a miscellaneous type sentence. अब क्या किया जा सकता है? So in English it means what can be done now or what's to be done now. The sentence basically is also a interrogative type sentence, friends. Basically it is also a present type sentence, because अब क्या किया जा सकता है means अब हम क्या कर सकते हैं, मतलब कुछ समझ में नहीं आ रहा, अब क्या किया जा सकता है, अब कुछ नहीं हो सकता इसके आगे में, जो अब क्या किया जा सकता है. सो इट इज़ ए प्रेजेंट इंटरोगेटिव टाइप सेंटेंस. नाउ इट विल कन्वर्ट इन इंग्लिश व्हाट कैन बी डन नाउ एंड व्हाट्स टू बी डन नाउ. सो सिमिलरली फ्रेंड्स, इट इज़ प्रेजेंट इंटरोगेटिव टाइप सेंटेंस एंड द क्वेश्चन इज बीइंग आस्क्ड दैट व्हाट कैन बी डू नाउ. सो इट इज़ ए मिसलेनियस टाइप सेंटेंस. मेरे दोनों हाथ जख्मी हो गए हैं. सो इन इंग्लिश इट मीन्स both my hands have been injured. So here you can see friends, the person is saying that उसके जो दोनों हाथ हैं वो जख्मी हो गए हैं, मतलब चोटिल हो गए हैं. So it is a present perfect tense, and in English it means both my hands have been injured. So it is a present perfect tense and it is a miscellaneous type sentence because the person is saying his both hands have been injured, मतलब उसके दोनों हाथ चोटिल और जख्मी हो गए हैं. मैंने चित्रकला छोड़ दी है. So in English it means I have given up painting. So the sentence basically saying about a person who has left his hobby. Basically he is saying मैंने चित्रकला यानी drawing छोड़ दी है. So in English it means I have given up painting. So friends, basically it is also a present perfect tense because मैंने चित्रकला छोड़ दी है means I have given up painting. So person has given up his favorite hobby and it is a miscellaneous type sentence. जैसे ही बच्चे ने अपनी माता को देखा वह उसकी तरफ लपक पड़ा. सो इन इंग्लिश इट मीन्स एज सुन एज द चाइल्ड सॉ इट्स मदर इट जम्प्ड टुवर्ड्स हर. सो फ्रेंड्स, इन दिस सेंटेंस द बेसिकली सेंटेंस मीन्स जैसे ही बच्चे ने अपनी माता को देखा, जैसे ही बच्चे ने अपनी माँ को देखा वह उसकी तरफ लपक पड़ा. सो हियर यू कैन सी एज सुन एज द चाइल्ड सॉ इट्स मदर इट जम्प्ड टुवर्ड्स हर. सो वेयर बेसिकली इट इज ऑल्सो ए पास्ट टेंस फ्रेंड्स, एंड हियर यू कैन सी as soon as the child saw its mother it jumped towards her. So basically we are using it here to denote the child, and basically it is a past tense. So it is a miscellaneous type sentence. बच्चों के लिए चुपचाप बैठना कठिन है. Children find it difficult to sit quietly. So friends, basically the main focus is done on object here because they are saying बच्चों के लिए चुपचाप बैठना कठिन है. Children find it difficult to sit quietly. So here object is basically children and the sentence is mentioning that children find it really difficult to sit quietly. Means बच्चों के लिए चुपचाप बैठना कठिन है, and it is a present type sentence and it is a saying, or it is a saying about the another person is saying about the children that children find it really difficult to sit quietly means बच्चों के लिए चुपचाप बैठना कठिन है. So here the object is children and it is a miscellaneous type sentence. गांधी जी ने ही नागरिक अवज्ञा आंदोलन चलाया था. सो इन इंग्लिश इट मीन्स इट वॉज गांधी जी हु स्टार्टेड द सिविल डिसोबीडियंस मूवमेंट. सो फ्रेंड्स, हियर यू कैन सी गांधी जी इज बेसिकली a noun and the focus is being done on noun because here you can see गांधी जी ने ही नागरिक अवज्ञा आंदोलन चलाया था. So we are using it here before Gandhi ji and it is being used, and Gandhi ji is a noun, name of a particular person. So it was Gandhi ji who started the civil disobedience movement. So friends, it is also a past tense, and here you can see it has been used before Gandhi ji to mainly focus on Gandhi ji's work. So it means गांधी जी ने ही नागरिक अवज्ञा आंदोलन चलाया था means it was Gandhi ji who started the civil disobedience movement. So it is a past tense and it is a miscellaneous type sentence. So friends, this was the English speaking part 67. in which I tried to explain you about how to use miscellaneous sentences in our English language when we do conversation in front of another person. So friends, as usual, I wrote down the sentences in Hindi. Side by side, I translated you in English so that you find it easier to understand about these sentences. So friends, I hope you would have find it easier to understand about miscellaneous uses of sentences, because these kind of sentences we normally use in our daily life when we do conversation with another person or a group of persons. So friends, their awareness, knowledge and basics is very important if we want to become a fluent English speaker. So friends, kindly practice these kind of sentences in your spare time. Either try to speak in front of mirror or try to talk with your friends, parents, relatives or neighbors. And friends, at some point of time or after some time, you will realize that your confidence will boost up, your hesitation will blow down, your personality will groom up, and you will realize that English language is quite simple, easy to understand, whether in the form of speaking, reading, writing or learning. So you will find that English is a very simple and easy language to speak and to read and write. So friends, kindly like, share, subscribe my channel. Do press the bell icon in the subscription box, and I will also share my Instagram and Facebook link in the description box below. So friends, please keep supporting me so that I may bring you more interesting English speaking topics which could prove to be an asset for you and which could help in brushing up your English language in a fluent way. So friends, thanks for your valuable and precious time. Have a nice day.